So I want to talk to you songwriters out there. A lot of songwriters these days are feeling like they're treated unfair as far as the music industry is concerned. Feel like they could get more of the pie, a bigger piece of the pie as far as splits is concerned. And when I think of this subject, I think of Beyonce. A lot of people criticize Beyonce because most times she doesn't write her own songs, and she doesn't give splits. Man, she takes a piece of the publishing as far as songwriting or producing, and I understand why. But on the songwriting side, I do understand why people are frustrated. People have families. Songwriters. Being a songwriter myself, we have families, we have bills to take care of. Hearing stories about songwriters that write for A-list artists. They don't even have money to make a living, and they write for Grammy award winning albums. And I understand that part, but from an artist standpoint, I see why these artists will take splits or a piece of the pie from artists. From songwriters. It's because, say me for instance, I never wrote for Beyonce. I never wrote for these artists. Hopefully one day I will. But writing for Beyonce, writing for a A-list artist, it's you using their name to get further in the industry. And I see, it's a business thing. I feel it's a business thing as far as artists, getting a split. It's like they're a brand. They've grown themselves. They've grown their artistry into a brand. And when you use a brand to promote yourself, because that's what songwriters are doing when they are writing for these huge artists. It's like a promotional. It is a promotion. It's like a promotion, like at a regular job. If you get promoted, you get more pay, and you're known. You're known more in your establishment or your company or your corporation that you work for. And that's the same thing with a songwriter writing for a huge artist. Once they write for that artist, it's like a promotion. They get more opportunities in the music industry. But the part of songwriters not getting enough money to take care of themselves or their families, that's truly unfair, and I understand that part of it. But at the same time, I do understand why artists take splits, especially if they're a known or well-known artist. Why they take part of the splits, because they have to get paid themselves. And most artists, they mainly get their money from touring, brand deals, clothing, colognes, perfumes, things of that nature. That's why they go into those things, so they can make a living, because a lot of these artists, especially in the 90s, in the early 2000s, they wasn't getting paid from they wasn't getting paid from their songs that they're singing. It wouldn't be a song or it wouldn't be a hit without the artist as well. So, and I feel like the songwriter and producer are somewhat even in a sense, as far as the creation of a song. But I do understand why the producer gets more, from, me being a songwriter and producer. I can see both sides, because a producer, you think about a TV film, a TV or a film, the producer sees the creation from the beginning to the end of the process. And I see why producers get more than songwriters. And songwriters are just part of this movie, if I should say. The songwriter is like the script writer, and the producer is the one who sees the song all the way through. A songwriter may write the song, but a producer may be in the in the studio the whole time, the whole process. And so I understand why a producer may get more in most cases, in most situations. But, please, I feel, if you're in the music industry, hopefully you can chime in on this, so people can get more of an understanding. I've been in the music industry, for a little while, but those who have been very seasoned in the music industry, feel free to leave a comment what you feel about this conversation as well. It'll be great to hear from people that has been in the music industry or who have worked with well-known artists. Whether you be a songwriter, artist, a producer, a manager. Feel free to leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like this conversation. I'm gonna have more conversations like this because I feel, from a songwriter standpoint, I feel like songwriters are treated unfairly, but I do see it from an artist standpoint. If they do have a name, that they should, it's okay for them to get a split. That's what I feel, because it's like a songwriter is getting a promotion. So again, appreciate y'all for watching, and please subscribe to my channel as well. All right, peace.